Hi ladies, I am back today and I don't know why my thing is looking kind of fuzzy, my video, but I have had a whirlwind of a holiday for Christmas and New Year's. It's just been, I don't really want to get into it, but it's just been really crazy. So we are having a late video of all the babies and not all the babies, but these are mostly my vinyl babies and my vintage babies. I'll be doing another video later with my silicone dolls and babies and a few of the other babies that I can't fit in this video. So this is the official, one of the official Christmas videos that I try to do every year, and I show all the babies that I have in my collection dressed in their Christmas clothes. So I'm gonna get started, and I'm really excited to do this video because, like I said, it's been a very stressful holiday is all I can say. But anyway, I will start here. So you might see some new faces and you might not see some babies in the collection that I have adopted out. So we'll just see if you can remember some of these. She's a new baby. This is my sweet little girl, and I named her, hold on, this is the fun part to see if I can remember everybody's names. I named her Vera Bell. And she is a beautiful girl. She is from Paradise Galleries, and she is one of the Down syndrome sculpts. No, actually, I didn't name her Vera Bell. Hold on, I'm sorry. I named her Gigi. I have another Vera Bell, but anyway, I'm sorry. I'm really tired, if you can't tell. But I'm excited, like I said, to make this video because I look forward to it too every year. So this is Gigi. And she's a beautiful girl, and she's wearing a vintage Christmas dress, as you can see, and it's like velveteen with all the lace. And there she is, and she's wearing her little bracelet. And I'll just show you up close. So this is Gigi from Paradise Gallery. And here is one of my childhood dolls by Xavier Roberts. And he is, I can't remember his name. Yeah, his name is Xavier. I think I named him also Xavier Roberts, but that's his person that made him. But he's the old Cabbage Patch, so he's probably from the mid-80s. There he is, and there is my another vintage doll. She has a soft face. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, my brain is so overwhelmed. I'm having trouble remembering all the babies, but she's a soft face baby alive. And they're pretty rare nowadays. And, you know, her face is fully animated. She don't have batteries in her right now. But she has her passy, and I named her Lucy. So there she is. And she has on a little white sleeper with reindeer, pastel reindeers on it, and it's really cute. She's a cutie pie. This is another one of my dolls I had as a child, and she's very special. I think I've talked about her before. My grandfather made sure I had this baby. And he was a man of few words, but he wanted to make sure I had this baby for Christmas. I think I was about 8 years old when I got her. Her name is Patricia, or Patty Duke. That's what I named her. And she was made to look like me with brown hair and blue eyes. And she's wearing a very detailed Christmas dress, as you can see, with the elves. And they're singing Christmas carols. And they're in their little, looks like Christmas town. They're decorating the tree. Probably the North Pole, I'm pretty sure that's the North Pole. So there she is. Here is a new baby to my collection from my bestie Sandy. And she's a beautiful baby, and I named her Sandy Bet after my friend Sandy, Sandy Bet. And there she is. She's vinyl. Beautiful baby girl. And she has a reindeer, a romper with a reindeer face on it, and a little girl reindeer with her bow, as you can see. And this is another Christmas gift I got from Sandy. And she is a Paradise Gallery baby. And she's pretty. She has a little tongue sticking out. And my dad saw this baby, and he said it reminded me a lot of me when I was a baby and a young child. Because I still do that when I'm like concentrating on something. I stick my little tongue out. I still do that when I'm really concentrating hard now. But I used to always do that when I was a little girl. So she is named Mickey because that was my nickname as a little girl, Mickey. So there she is. And thank you to my bestie Sandy and Jenny, her daughter, for getting me these beautiful babies for Christmas. And there they are. So now these are all on a futon, if you can't tell. So I'm going to start over here on the other side. This little boy here with the curly hair, he is a long sold out older Bountiful Baby sculpt. I think it's the Annie sculpt. Anyway, this is made to look like my son when he was 2 years old, and my son had a head full of curls, and he's actually growing his hair out now. He's 19, and he still has a head full of curls just like that. Very very tight curly hair and black. So there he is. And I named him Spirit Dancer, or actually I named him Fat Sid, which isn't very complimentary, but my son was only chubby when he was 2 years old. That's the only time he was chubby in his life, so I named him Fat Sid, or I guess politically correct it'd be Chubby Sid, because my son's name is Cindy. But there is my other baby. Now, he is an interesting baby. I think I've told you about him before. He was made by an artist in Canada. He is like, his head is really like a mask. It was sculpted and molded, and it's almost like a mask off. So that's how he is made. You can see he looks very realistic because of that. He has, it's like a paper mache material or plaster, and he has hands that are the same and feet, and he's on a cloth body. He's a big boy. He's about 31 inches, and he has armature body, and he was all handmade, and he is beautiful boy. I really like him. He's got beautiful blue eyes, and he has a wig there. Both of these boys have their wigs, and he is dressed, and I forgot to tell you, you can't see, but he's got a really cute outfit on. Well, maybe I'll move him in a minute. Anyway, he has green pants, if you can see. He dropped his sissy right to Passy, but he has green pants. I just love this outfit. And he has little green golf shoes with the spikes in it that match. And I only put this on him at Christmas, obviously. And he's got a sleeper on that's just a green sleeper with footies. And it's got, you know, a sleigh on it, reindeer. And his name is Ian. This big boy right here is named Ian. Yeah. And I got him at a local doll show from a wonderful lady that I became good friends with, Miss Beverly. And I bought him from her, or traded him actually, for another one of my babies. Let me get to this baby here. This is the only doll I have now that is made, was painted by Sweet Potato Pie Nursery. I've sold out all my other babies by Sweet Potato Pie Nursery, LaDonna Briggs, so I really enjoy her. I named her Beloved. She has beautiful hazel eyes, and look at that, she has a piece of cat hair. I'm very upset. If y'all are familiar with my cat, Ahsoka cat, she comes in on some of the videos lately, or not lately, but she hasn't been lately, but she comes in on some of the videos, especially when I used to do live videos for baby clothes sales. She has been laying all over my dolls and getting hair everywhere, and I've cleaned it several times, but she keeps wanting to get hair everywhere. So she's a preemie. And she's got beautiful painted hair, so you can see. Down here, this is Valentine. And I'm sure you recognize his sculpt by Brownie Brown, but I named him Valentine after a family, one of my ancestors that I never met, but his name is Valentine. I thought that was a good name. So he's painted by me and my bestie, Casey. She painted like all his undertones and base, and then she mailed it to me, and I painted the rest. So he is our creation together, and he's a beautiful boy. And if y'all could please pray for Casey. One of her little munchkins, her little boys, is very sick with this nasty flu that's been going around. So if y'all are praying, peoples and friends, please pray for her baby. Or he's not a baby, but I'll call all the little ones babies. But her little boy, he's real sick with that flu. So there is Valentine, and I really love that we painted him together. It makes him very special. Over here, now you probably haven't seen him. I got him lightly painted. He is the Sweet Pea Awake sculpt, which I've always loved that sculpt, a much older Bountiful Baby sculpt. And he kind of got him, he was kind of painted lightly, and he did have this mohawk, but it was blonde. So I totally redid him and repainted him. And his name is Diesel. He's a little punk baby. I call him a little goth punk baby. So you can see his veins. He's got earrings. And I dyed with real dye, like real human people dye. I guess it's human hair dye. I dyed his mohawk black. And I did his eyes. As you can see, I repainted him. It's not showing up on camera, but I did a lot of work on his, there you can see it better, on his veins. I really love how I over-exaggerated his veins. I think he's so cool. Anyway, his name is Diesel. He looks kind of mad and sad at the same time. And I did give him a tear. I don't know if you can see that. Right here, he's got a tear. Anyway, that's him. And I've painted him. And over in this one, I gave him what is called a Jerusalem cross. And that has quite a bit of meaning, but I can't go into that now. But it's called a Jerusalem cross. And I gave him more earrings. And he is a big boy. He's wearing the Santa sleeper. And I really love him. So he's probably, you have not seen him. I've had him for some time now. Just I've never got around to showing y'all. So there he is. He looks sad and mad at the same time. I always say. And here is another baby. He is I call him Jimmy Sid. And he's also, see the cat hair. I tried forever to get it off. It's really irritating me. Soka Cat's a bad girl. But anyway, his name is Jimmy Sid. It's like a fun little nickname in my family also. And he's a little preemie boy. Back here, that's the Grinch. I guess you can tell that. But I did make him entirely myself. He's from the Fei Yin Older Bountiful Baby Kit. So he is inspired by some of Twisted Beanstalk's work. So I want to give her credit for the design and conception of him. But I kind of took that and I kind of just went in my own direction and added all my own, ideas and stuff. So he does have these tattoos that I did. And they look like vines. And there's his eyebrows. And he has a mohawk, a full mohawk. I just have this cool hat on him because it's, he has a big white mohawk up there. But I just wanted to show you. And his head is fully designed like that with these black vines. And he's very, very grumpy. And this is the time of year, even though he's grumpy. And I love his eyes. And I did put a clay snout on him. A polymer clay. I added that with my own design. And it has broken at times. He's very kind of old. I have repaired it, meaning it has cracked at times. But from the distance, you can't really tell that it's been repaired. But anyway, he's cute. And he's giving everybody the stink eye for Christmas. That's his Christmas present to all of you, his aunties, is he's giving you the stink eye. So that's Mr. Grinch. Here is another baby that I really cherish. And this one was made by Casey. And it's also an older, I have a lot of older Bountiful Baby sculpts, is what I'm trying to say. And she's a pretty girl. I affectionately call her Sugar Lump. And she has another name, but I can't remember it, so we always call her Sugar Lump. And she was made by my bestie, Casey. She's beautiful. She has a little bit, the sun is on her, so you can't really tell, but she has an ethnic skin tone, a light ethnic, medium skin tone. And she's got beautiful rooted hair here, and she's got her clip, or her bow in there. But she is wearing a vintage little dress, kind of like one of the other babies we saw. It's that velvet feeling material with the lace. And it's very tiny. So I don't know if this was ever for a real baby. If it was, it's like a preemie baby. Or if it was for a doll. But I think it was probably for a baby, but it would be a tiny little baby. So there's Sugar Lump. Here is the only Saskia that I have left in my collection. If you're familiar with my collection, I had quite a few Saskias at one time and over the years. But she's the only lucky girl, the only one left. And this is Bella. She has blonde human hair, beautiful light blue eyes. And I think it's fuzzy looking because the sunlight is streaming in. And she has, you can't see, but she has that mauve-colored, wine-colored dress on that's satiny. And over top of that, I put this Christmas sweater dress, which is a little deer on it, and that's green. So she has her bracelet on, because the fancy baby's got to have their bracelets, the girls, and her two bows, purple and mauve in her hair, or wine, so we'll call that wine color. Anyway, I love her, so she's very special because she is the only Saskia I have in my collection now, and I don't plan to get any more. So she's going to be my one and only Saskia, which is my favorite sculpt, as y'all know. So I'm trying to hurry, y'all, because I'm trying to make this super long, because I won't upload. This baby here that's all kind of covered up, he is a sweet baby. He's one of the babies that's made after my son, another one. And he kind of looks like my son as an older child. So he's a big boy. He's got beautiful brown eyes like my son has, of course. And he was made, I can't remember who was made by, but a nice lady on, I think she's still on eBay. This is my other son, Reborn. This looks very much like my son as a newborn. And I painted him. As you can see, I was just started painting, so he doesn't look so cute, and he has some little flaws, but I love him. And I'll bring the picture, my son's newborn picture when he's 6 weeks old, and I will compare it to him one day and show you how much this sculpt really does look like him at that age. So this is my newborn version of my son, Sydney. And you can see, if you look real close, his bracelet says Sydney. Here is Charlie. And he was painted by Erin at my sweet, very sweet friend, Candy Love Sparkle. That's her nursery name, and she did a beautiful job on him. This is a Charlie sculpt. I just love him. And she opened his eyes, one of his eyes, so he has a little peeky eye. She altered it a little bit, which I love. Because I usually gravitate towards open eye babies. And he's wearing a vintage sleeper. All of them are vintage, if I didn't mention that, but and I love his sleeper. It looks like a candy cane, a sweet little candy cane in that sleeper. And I love how she opened his eye, and he looks very newborn. He's a sweet boy. And over here is Jen, and he's my little Asian boy, and he has a cleft lip, as you can see, and he's so beautiful. I think he's just a gorgeous baby. I got him in a trade, and he's also an older Bountiful baby kit, so I keep saying that, so I guess I don't have to say that anymore. Most of my kits are older Bountiful baby kits. And he is beautiful. I just love him, and he is weighted so nicely. He's a good one to snuggle with. I think he's a beautiful boy. And he came barely painted, very lightly painted, so I went over and I repainted him too. There he is, and he has on a beautiful, he's one of the only ones that has on blue, I think, for his Christmas outfit. He has a sleeper on with beautiful blue, gray, dark gray snowflakes, and a very light blue hat to match. So there's Jen. And the last two babies down here that I'm going to be showing for today is my big toddler girl. And this is Vera Bell. Sorry, I got their names mixed up. She says, "How dare you, Mommy? Can you mix my name up?" So that's Vera Bell. She's a big, big girl. Wand kit from Bountiful Baby. And she wears 3 toddler. That's how big, chunky she is. So she has a beautiful dress on with her little red beautiful dress with the black accents all around the edge. And she has the beautiful rose with the sequins on it in her hair. And she is holding a sweet little baby that I found at the thrift store. And I love that baby. And she looks like she is a Christmas baby. It says Sweet Treats on her. She's like a raggedy baby, like a cloth, sort of like a cloth Raggedy Ann baby. So she's holding her baby. And this here is, I'm trying to remember her name, but I'm always going to mess up on these names. These were from the same artist. I got a great deal on them, these 2 baby toddlers here. She is the Ladybug kit, both Bountiful Baby, much older kids, as I've said like 100 times now for my babies. But she is an Avatar baby. I'm going to go back and add some more details and stuff to her. I just haven't had a chance yet, but I love her. She makes me laugh, and you can see her little teethers. And she's wearing another outfit that is very detailed Christmas outfit with a beautiful, huge red bow on the front. And she has reindeer on there, Christmas trees, all kinds of very detailed. I really like those outfits. And those are from Temu. You saw a similar one on one of the other babies. I think they're really cute ones for Christmas. And I'm calling her Abby right now for Avatar, short for Avatar. And I love her. And these 2 babies are made by Patty Spector Patty off of, she's on, I'm sure you've seen her around. She's a really, really sweet lady and a wonderful artist. She loves all her babies. Anyway, you'll see her on Facebook. Those 2 are made by Patty. So that is the biggest section of the dolls that I have to show you. Mostly Reborn and vintage dolls. Next, in another video pretty soon, next couple days, I will be showing you my silicone dolls and a few other babies that I didn't get to put in this video. Not too many other babies, just, and, but my silicone ones and a couple vintage babies and stuff that didn't fit in this video. So I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a blessed New Year, and I will talk to you soon. Give me, if you would like some comments, please let me know which other videos you would like me to make, because I would love ideas, because like I said, my brain has been so overwhelmed lately with the things of life and the cares of life and stress that I've had trouble, you know, even getting to my babies. But I would love to hear some ideas of what babies you would like to see, what type of videos you would like to see, and I will surely do them for you, because I appreciate each and every one of you, and I appreciate all your love and support for my channel and my babies. And I will talk to you soon. Stay safe and stay blessed.